David Meade, a researcher known for his apocalyptic predictions, has issued a warning about a massive asteroid that could collide with Earth, causing catastrophic consequences. According to him, this event could trigger tsunamis, earthquakes, and global climate disruptions, plunging humanity into crisis. Asteroid on a collision course with Earth. Meade bases his warning on celestial alignments that suggest the asteroid is nearing Earth. Consequences: tsunamis submerging coastal regions, massive earthquakes and dust clouds disrupting the climate. NASA's reassurance: no known asteroid currently threatens Earth. Lack of evidence: scientists criticize Meade's predictions as being based on flawed data and lacking scientific support. Enhance research and technology to detect and deflect dangerous asteroids. Foster global cooperation to prepare for space threats. Although Meade's predictions are controversial, they remind us of the importance of vigilance and preparedness for potential space-related threats. David Meade, known for his apocalyptic forecasts, bases his predictions on a blend of astronomical data and interpretations of biblical codes. He believes that specific celestial alignments are warning signs of an imminent asteroid impact that could lead to global catastrophe. Below is a focused analysis of his methods and predictions. Astronomical observations. Meade examines the movements and positions of celestial bodies, interpreting alignments as indicators of major events. He highlights unusual planetary alignments and their potential to cause disruptions on Earth. Biblical codes. Using numerical patterns derived from biblical texts, Meade claims to uncover prophecies related to celestial phenomena. He ties these codes to specific events, such as asteroid impacts, suggesting they were foretold in ancient scriptures. Meade focuses on particular alignments, such as planetary conjunctions. He asserts that certain rare alignments amplify gravitational forces, potentially destabilizing asteroids in space. Solar and lunar eclipses. These are interpreted as omens in his framework, often signaling major global events. According to Meade, these alignments are not random but part of a larger cosmic pattern predicting disasters. Meade believes that these alignments indicate the approach of a large asteroid with catastrophic potential. He predicts global impact, a collision that could trigger massive tsunamis, earthquakes and climate disruptions, wide-ranging consequences, destruction of infrastructure, widespread loss of life, and long-term environmental damage. He emphasizes that this asteroid represents a critical moment for humanity, one that demands preparation and vigilance. Flawed data. Scientists argue that Meade's interpretations of astronomical phenomena lack empirical support. No credible evidence links celestial alignments to asteroid threats. Misuse of biblical codes. Critics highlight the speculative nature of interpreting religious texts for specific predictions. Such methods are considered unreliable and subjective. Current monitoring. NASA and other space agencies monitor near-Earth objects extensively. Their findings indicate no asteroid poses a significant threat in the near future. Despite the controversy, Meade's warnings highlight important considerations. Importance of space research. Advancements in asteroid detection and deflection. Technologies are crucial for planetary defense. Global preparedness. Governments and organizations must collaborate on disaster response strategies for potential space-related threats. Rational vigilance. While extreme claims may lack evidence, they serve as reminders to remain proactive in addressing real risks. David Meade's predictions combine astronomy and biblical codes to warn of a potential asteroid catastrophe. While these claims lack scientific backing, they underscore the need for continued investment in planetary defense and public awareness. Whether or not his vision becomes reality, the message remains clear: humanity must stay prepared for the unexpected. David Meade has painted a vivid picture of the devastating effects a massive asteroid impact could have on Earth. He warns that such an event would unleash a chain reaction of disasters, threatening the survival of humanity and reshaping the planet's future. Below is an analysis of the catastrophic consequences described by Meade. Meade predicts that an asteroid impact in the ocean could trigger tsunamis of unprecedented scale, with waves reaching hundreds of meters high. Immediate impact. Coastal cities and towns would be wiped out within minutes. Entire populations could be displaced, resulting in widespread chaos and humanitarian crises. Global ripple effects. Trade routes disrupted as ports and shipping lanes are destroyed. Economic instability. As industries dependent on coastal infrastructure collapse, an asteroid striking the Earth's surface could release immense energy, equivalent to millions of nuclear bombs detonating simultaneously. Localized destruction. Regions near the impact site would experience seismic activity of unparalleled magnitude, leveling cities and infrastructure. Global effects. The energy released could trigger fault lines worldwide, causing earthquakes in distant regions. Entire tectonic plates could shift, leading to long-term changes in geography. The aftermath of the impact would not be confined to physical destruction. It would also create a global environmental crisis. Atmospheric disruption. Dust and debris from the impact would block sunlight for months, causing a nuclear winter effect. Temperatures would plummet, disrupting ecosystems and agricultural production. Food and water scarcity. Crops would fail due to lack of sunlight and colder climates, leading to mass starvation. Water sources could become contaminated from widespread destruction. Long-term climate shifts. Meade warns that these changes could last for decades, fundamentally altering weather patterns and ecosystems. Comparison to historical events. He draws parallels to the asteroid impact that caused the extinction of the dinosaurs, emphasizing the fragility of life on Earth. Meade highlights that the impact would not only affect the natural world, but also plunge humanity into unprecedented crises. Displacement and migration. Millions, if not billions, of people would become climate refugees, fleeing uninhabitable regions. Countries would face immense pressure to accommodate displaced populations. Conflict and chaos. Scarcity of resources like food, water, and shelter could spark wars and violent conflicts. Governments might struggle to maintain order as societies grapple with the scale of the disaster. Potential scenario. Meade envisions a fractured global society, with nations prioritizing self-preservation over cooperation. Amid these dire predictions, Meade emphasizes that humanity's survival would depend on preparation, adaptability, and global collaboration. Technological solutions. Invest in early detection systems and asteroid deflection technologies, such as NASA's DART project. Develop advanced disaster response strategies to mitigate immediate and long-term impacts. Global unity. Meade stresses the importance of international cooperation to share resources and expertise. Coordinated efforts could provide relief to affected regions and prevent further escalation of conflicts. Hopeful perspective. While Meade's warning is grim, he believes that humanity has the capacity to learn from potential threats and take proactive measures to protect the planet. David Meade's predictions about a catastrophic asteroid impact may lack scientific consensus, but they highlight critical vulnerabilities in humanity's preparedness for space-related threats. The potential for tsunamis, earthquakes, and climate disruption underscores the need for robust planetary defense systems and global cooperation. Final call to action. Meade's warning is not just a prophecy. It's a reminder of our collective responsibility to safeguard the future of humanity. What steps can we take today to prepare for tomorrow? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. David Meade's apocalyptic predictions, particularly about asteroid impacts, have garnered widespread attention, but they have also faced significant criticism from scientists and skeptics. Many argue that his theories lack scientific foundation and often rely on misinterpretations of data. Below is an analysis of the main criticisms against Meade's predictions and their implications. No credible data to support claims. Meade's warnings are largely speculative and not backed by peer-reviewed studies or empirical data. Organizations like NASA and the European Space Agency, ESA, monitor near-Earth objects, NEOs, and have consistently reported no known asteroid threats matching Meade's descriptions. Scientific statements. NASA has repeatedly emphasized that their tracking systems, such as the Planetary Defense Coordination Office, are designed to detect any potential asteroid threats well in advance. No imminent asteroid impact has been identified by these systems. Comparison. Meade's predictions often involve celestial alignments, but these are not recognized as indicators of asteroid activity by the scientific community. Flawed use of celestial alignments. Meade frequently cites planetary alignments and other astronomical phenomena as evidence for his predictions. However, scientists argue that these alignments have no proven correlation with asteroid activity or major Earth events. Examples of misinterpretation. Alignments, eclipses, and comet appearances are common astronomical occurrences that have been observed for centuries without causing global disasters. Meade's reliance on these phenomena reflects a misunderstanding of their significance. Expert opinions. Astronomers note that celestial alignments do not exert the gravitational force required to significantly alter the trajectory of asteroids or cause catastrophic Earth events. Biblical interpretations as a flawed methodology. Meade's predictions often incorporate interpretations of biblical codes, which he claims reveal hidden messages about future events. Critics argue that these interpretations are subjective and lack verifiability. Issues with biblical codes. Biblical texts were not written as scientific or predictive documents, and their application to modern events is seen as speculative. The numerical patterns Meade cites are often dismissed as coincidental or artificially constructed. Skeptical view, using religious texts as a foundation for predictions, introduces bias and undermines the credibility of his claims. Previous failed predictions. Meade has made numerous apocalyptic predictions in the past, many of which have not come true. His most notable claim involved the supposed arrival of the planet Nibiru, which he predicted would cause catastrophic events on Earth. Impact of inaccuracies. These repeated failures have led to widespread skepticism about his current warnings. The lack of accuracy undermines public trust and credibility in his predictions. Public reaction. While some followers continue to support his theories, many see them as exaggerated or fear-mongering. Expert criticism. Leading scientists and astronomers have openly criticized Meade's methods and conclusions. They argue that his work lacks the rigorous analysis and evidence required for scientific acceptance. Statements from experts. Dr. Paul Chodas, manager of NASA's Center for Near-Earth Object Studies, has stated, "There is no credible evidence to support claims of an impending asteroid impact." Other experts emphasize the importance of distinguishing between scientifically verified risks and speculative theories. Role of planetary defense programs. NASA, ESA, and other organizations have invested heavily in monitoring and mitigating potential asteroid threats. These programs provide transparent and reliable information to the public, countering fear-based predictions like Meade's public reaction to alarmist predictions. Meade's warnings, while unsubstantiated, can create unnecessary fear and anxiety. Misinformation about asteroid threats may distract from real and manageable risks. Consequences of alarmism. Fear-based predictions can erode public trust in legitimate scientific warnings. They may also lead to resource misallocation, as attention shifts to unlikely scenarios, instead of addressing actual threats. The need for evidence-based warnings. Meade's predictions highlight the importance of grounding public warnings in credible scientific evidence. Organizations like NASA serve as reliable sources for information about space threats, providing transparency and accountability. Focus on planetary defense. Continued investment in research and technology is essential to prepare for potential asteroid impacts. Public education campaigns can help combat misinformation and promote awareness of genuine risks. David Meade's predictions have generated significant attention, but are widely dismissed by the scientific community due to their lack of evidence and reliance on flawed methodologies. While his warnings may raise awareness about space-related risks, they also underscore the need for reliable, evidence-based approaches to planetary defense. Closing note. It's crucial to differentiate between speculative theories and scientifically verified information. As humanity continues to explore and monitor space, let's rely on facts and collaboration to address real challenges and ensure a safer future. David Meade's predictions about an impending asteroid catastrophe, whether accurate or not, highlight a critical issue: the need for planetary defense and global preparedness. As technology advances, humanity must remain vigilant against potential threats from space. Below is a comprehensive exploration of why this message matters and how humanity can respond proactively. The reality of space hazards. Space is filled with natural objects such as asteroids, meteors, and comets, many of which pass near Earth. Although the likelihood of a catastrophic asteroid impact is low, its potential consequences are so severe that it cannot be ignored. Historical context. The asteroid that contributed to the extinction of the dinosaurs, approximately 66 million years ago, serves as a stark reminder of the potential for space-based threats. Smaller impacts, such as the Chelyabinsk meteor in 2013, demonstrate that even minor events can cause significant damage. Why vigilance matters. Ignoring the possibility of asteroid impacts could leave humanity unprepared for an event that, while rare, could have devastating global consequences. Preparedness ensures that even unlikely scenarios are met with effective responses. Monitoring. Near-Earth objects, NEOs. Organizations such as NASA and ESA, European Space Agency, have established programs to detect and track asteroids that come close to Earth. Systems like NASA's Planetary Defense Coordination Office. Use telescopes and satellite technology to monitor NEOs and assess their potential risk. Technological tools. NEOWISE telescope identifies and characterizes asteroids and comets. Pan-STARRS Observatory tracks celestial objects, providing early warnings of potential threats. Deflecting dangerous asteroids. Efforts are underway to develop technologies capable of altering the course of hazardous asteroids. The DART mission, Double Asteroid Redirection Test, recently demonstrated the ability to change an asteroid's trajectory by crashing a spacecraft into it. Future innovations. Continued investment in AI and robotics could enhance humanity's ability to predict and prevent potential asteroid impacts. The need for a unified response. Asteroid impacts are a global threat that require international cooperation to address effectively. Collaborative efforts can pool resources, share knowledge, and coordinate responses to potential dangers. Existing collaborations. YAWN International Asteroid Warning Network brings together space agencies and research institutions to share data on asteroid threats. Space mission collaboration. Joint projects between NASA, ESA, and other agencies aim to strengthen planetary defense strategies. Emergency preparedness on a global scale. Governments and organizations must prepare for potential impacts by developing evacuation plans for high-risk areas, educating the public about space threats and how to respond. Case study. Tsunami early warning systems, which have proven effective in mitigating disaster impacts, serve as a model for space-related disaster preparedness. Raising awareness. Public awareness campaigns can help dispel myths about asteroid threats while educating people on the realities of planetary defense. Clear communication from trusted organizations, such as NASA, can prevent unnecessary panic and promote informed discussions. Key messages. Space threats are rare but real, and humanity is actively preparing to address them. Science and technology are critical tools in ensuring the safety of our planet. Involving communities, local governments, and schools can incorporate space science into educational programs, encouraging young minds to contribute to future planetary defense efforts. Potential outcomes. Increased interest in STEM fields, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, could drive innovation in space-related technologies. While Meade's predictions lack scientific backing, they serve as a reminder of humanity's vulnerability and the importance of preparation. Key takeaways. 1. Preparation is key. Even improbable threats deserve attention, as the stakes are too high to ignore. 2. Invest in research and development. Advancing technologies such as asteroid deflection systems is crucial for long-term planetary defense. 3. Encourage global unity. Space threats highlight the need for humanity to collaborate across borders for the greater good. A call to action. Governments, organizations, and individuals must prioritize efforts to protect the planet from space-based threats, ensuring the safety of future generations. David Meade's predictions may not be scientifically validated, but they underscore a vital truth. Humanity cannot afford to ignore potential threats from space. By advancing technology, fostering global collaboration, and raising awareness, we can ensure that our planet is prepared for any challenges that come from beyond our atmosphere. Final thought. Space is vast and its dangers are real. While we may not control every outcome, our vigilance, preparation, and innovation can safeguard the future of humanity. It's a question that sparks debate. Should we take warnings like Meade seriously, or do they distract us from addressing real, evidence-based threats? While his predictions may lack scientific backing, they remind us of the importance of planetary defense and the need to remain vigilant against potential space hazards. After all, history has shown us that asteroid impacts, though rare, can have devastating consequences. Join the conversation. Do you think humanity has the technology and global cooperation needed to prevent such disasters? Should we invest more in asteroid detection and deflection technologies? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating discussions about the universe, science, and the mysteries of space.